Welcome to I See You, a podcast where we know that human connection restores mental health and resilience. I'm your host, Julie De Jesus, and I see you. Let's be friends. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the ICU podcast. We're here on another episode, and I'm very excited. This is my first time having someone, we had a little blip there. This is my first time having someone live, not in studio. So we'll see how this goes, but it's going to be great. I invited my friend Amber here, Amber Peterson, for a very specific reason. Welcome to the podcast. First of all, your hair looks amazing. We play pickleball together quite a bit. And she showed up and I was like, wow, look how nicely clean up. Like, wow, like I haven't seen us with makeup on a long time. I invited Amber here actually because of pickleball. Tell us a little bit about yourself, just like family, what's a normal day, like what's someone that doesn't know anything about you. Hey listeners, I'm Julie De Jesus, founder of ICU Living. No matter what we do here, we are all things ICU. That's why I've rebranded my keynote speaking and consulting as ICU Leadership, a branch of ICU Living. I help leaders turn human connection into their most powerful strategy for keeping great people and bringing out their best. My secret weapon? What it's always been, being real. Remember, happiness isn't your business. Connection is. Visit iculeadership.com to find out more.
Okay, I have 4 kids. I had 4 kids in 4.5 years, so they're all.
I don't know if I realized that.
Yeah.
It's very close.
So when I had them, I was like in mom survival mode for years.
Wow.
And it was crazy, but now as they're preteen and teenagers, I'm like, I can have a life now.
Yeah.
And so it's really fun. And we live in Mapleton, and we've lived there since 2019.
Very
It's been
cool.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you have incredible hair.
Oh, thank you. It's a lot.
That's how I feel about my personality. It's a lot, but
it's a lot. That's why in pickleball, it's always up. People probably don't even recognize or know I have hair because it's
so
always.
you walked up and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about the amazing
I have hair.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, and I love your husband Dusty too.
Thank
you. Guys
you.
are really great. No, you complement each other well.
Thank you. He's a wonderful,
kind soul.
I got lucky.
So I want to talk about pickleball, which might seem like a stretch for AC, but it's not. And let me preface this. For me, when I was first getting a divorce, I moved into a neighborhood. So in a basement apartment. It's like a 2-bedroom apartment, brand new. It's cool to see how different people are put in your life. But one of the first invitations I got was to come play pickleball in this pickleball group. And I was not used to meeting people. I feel like I am generally one that starts things. Like I often am like, I think other people don't need people as much as I need people. And so as I had kids, I felt like I was usually the one to be like, hey, let's put together a play group. Like, hey, like I'm going insane in my house. Let's all meet at the park. And so to have someone reach out to me, and I assume it was you or someone else in the group, I don't know, someone from this cute group of ladies said, hey, we are going to play pickleball, or we play pickleball. I don't know how new it was at the time.
It just started.
Did it just start?
It just started. You were one of the first ones.
So lucky.
It was so great.
And I started playing with you guys. I think I played it, I don't know, like 1 or 2 times with my sister before, didn't know a lot about the sport. And it's been interesting through the years there's been times when I've played in that group more consistently and times with different seasons and timings that I haven't been able to come as much, but you've been a pretty constant part. It's something that you started, right? You kicked off. As simple as it might seem, because you were texting me saying, what is it that you're looking for? I have found that a lot of people, and specifically women who I've talked to, really struggle to start something like that, to start a gathering of, hey, I want to do this activity and I don't want to just do it alone. I want to do it with other people. Will you come and be part of it? Is that something that comes naturally to you to get something started like that?
Not usually. I'm the one who I like to get invited and not always be in charge.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time I feel like if I need to get anything done, I do have to start it. And I moved to Mapleton in 2019 and it was COVID and everything and being inside. And I realized I don't have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to get out of my house. I want to do something. And my kids were all in school. So I'm like, I have time. I need to start something.
Yeah.
And it was actually my husband that came up with the idea, why don't you start a group for something? Like I found GroupMe and I was like, oh yeah, let's start a group. And he's like, what about pickleball? Mapleton had
Were you new
courts.
to playing it then, or had you played it for years beforehand?
No, I was introduced in Texas, but I couldn't ever play because I had little ones and they wouldn't let me play. I tried once or twice, but my little one would scream and cry.
It makes it miserable.
I felt bad for everyone there and I'm like, this is not working. I can't do this right now. But then I got here, they had the courts, my kids were at school, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start something. I'm gonna try it. Why not?
I know.
So it was actually at the book club that I was asking the women, like, hey, if I started a pickleball group, like, would you guys be interested? And I had got great feedback. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
Mm.
So I started the group, I started adding people, they started adding people, and then it's just I sent a question like, what day works for you guys? I'm
Mhm.
good like Monday or Wednesdays. And they're like, why not both? I'm like, all right. And then we just started doing it.
It's a
And
good job.
then it started off great.
Mhm.
Sometimes we didn't get enough people, sometimes we didn't. And then when people added more friends, we were having fun and it just started to grow and meet friends. And it was great.
It was great. Well, and it's been I know I'm not the only one. There was a woman that's gone through challenges while being in the pickleball group and had that same pickleball group, like, reach out to them.
Mm.
I was thinking about I think we went out to lunch, like, the day my divorce was finalized or
Yes.
something like that
We
to
were
celebrate.
celebrating. We were
Yes,
so
to
happy.
celebrate, which was so sweet. Another moment where we're all like, "Wow, we clean up nice." Like, "Oh, you ladies." I'm like, "You guys are babes. Dang, like, I thought you were cute before, but take a shower and wow." But also, there was a woman in our group, like, that lost her husband during it, and
Mhm.
I know there was a lot of reach out from that, and I feel and I don't mean this to embarrass you, but I do feel like you have a special knack, call it a spiritual gift, call it a talent for like, you came to my wedding,
I did.
and you were the one that knew about what was going on with her husband's funeral. That is something that I have really looked up to you for, is I feel like you are really good at seeing people, like,
Thank you.
just like, it's rare. I don't know. I know a few people that I see be so perceptive in that way as you. Do you feel like you've always been like that? I know we all have flaws too. I know I'm not trying to put you on a pedestal saying you're perfect or anything like that,
We're not
but
perfect.
I think you have a skill for that specifically, reaching out to people, seeing them wherever they're at, whatever level they're at. Where do you feel like that comes from?
I think I'm naturally like an empathetic person. So when I connect with people, I really connect and I like feel them. So I really care what's going on. And I feel when you are sad, like I feel sad. When you're happy, I feel happy. Like I really try to connect with people. And I only do it when, like, with friends. I really love getting to know them and being there for them. So,
Do you feel like that connects to your patience in teaching someone how
oh,
to play
yes.
pickleball that has never played and is just has a hard time playing in the beginning?
Yes, I think so. I remember where I started and I tried to use my experiences like, okay, everyone has to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think my kids have taught me a lot of patience too. And as women, I feel like we have more patience with each other because we actually listen to each other more. My kids don't always listen to me when I try to teach them things.
Mm.
But like if I'm trying to teach a lady, she like accepts and is excited. And I'm
She
like, all
wants
right,
to
she
learn.
wants to learn.
You're like, "I feel so valued."
I'm like, "Oh, you wanna hear my opinion? This is great." So, I think that's just like you said, I think it's just a natural talent that I've had and it's part of who I am, so I like connecting with people, and that's why I started this group was purely selfish. I'm like, I
Yeah.
wanna make friends,
Yeah.
and I
You needed
wanna get
friends.
out, and I wanna connect with people, and pickleball is so much fun. It's not discriminative against age,
Yeah.
gender, anything, and even it's kinda hard with some of the levels, but, like, we can all play
Yeah.
no matter what level you're
It doesn't seem like it takes long for people to be able to it seems like a sport that you can pick up,
yeah.
and obviously there's all sorts of levels.
Mm.
You're really talented. You're a really high level pickleball player.
Oh, thank
You
you.
do a very good job of playing at people's level, and pickleball is one I'm like, I wanna be like, "Pickleball is true." It's like after seeing the Lego movie, my sister was like, "Legos are true." Like, I'm, like, into Legos. But pickleball, I mean, this could any vehicle could lead you pickleball is a vehicle towards connecting with others,
Yes.
obviously. It's what it really the heart of it is gathering, learning something together. But pickleball is a cool one where if you're willing to learn, most people can pick it up fairly
Oh,
quickly
yeah.
enough to be able to hit it back and forth over
Oh,
the net,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Like, we can
Like,
play this till we die.
you can.
That's the goal.
Oh, I've got my butt whooped by a 75-year-old woman who had, like, hip
Yes.
surgery a month ago, and I was like, "What in the world?"
Yeah.
But and then I also played with, like, your kids.
Yeah.
It's fun for them. You just
Totally.
it doesn't if you just try, it's just
It's so much fun, but I
it's so much
love that
fun.
you saw a need and you're like, selfishly, I need people. So
Mhm.
instead of waiting to be invited, I'm going to create something. And there's been so many people that have benefited from it, right? Like just so many.
I hope so.
And not
I
just
feel
in
like
pickleball, like it's gone further where it's like, hey, this person is struggling. Hey,
mm.
maybe we should send them dinners. Hey, like,
Yeah. Well, pickleball is not just a competitive sport. It's also can be social.
yeah,
So a lot of the time we can talk and interact and see what's going on in each other's lives. It's so fun to make those connections during the game or after the game because there's always breaks in between. we make the connections. We see how each other are
Yeah.
going and help each other.
Yeah.
And then it's great, like, we can meet each other after pickleball. We don't have to be just pickleball friends. And it's so nice to have that, and it just keeps expanding.
I love
It's
it.
amazing.
Question for you. You talked about being naturally an empathetic person. Have you found in your life there are times where you've had to kind of set up boundaries for yourself so you don't take on other people's problems?
Yes, that was a hard lesson to I think, because 'cause I've always been more empathetic growing up. I have 4 brothers, no sisters, so I'm used to being trying to be tough and, like, handle all the boys.
Yeah.
And I had a hard time actually making friends with girls because I just girls seemed more emotional and things, and I didn't know how to, like, take that.
Yes.
So I had a lot more guy friends. And as I was growing up, I had to realize, like, all right, I don't have to take on your problems, or I don't have to feel what you feel if it's hurting me, type of
Mm.
thing. Or if you're pushing onto me, it's like, I don't have to take that. I've had to learn where my boundaries are and what I can take and what I can't. And I think it's easier as an adult than a child learning those kind of things. So I had to be aware to make good friends
What
that
do you mean
won't.
by that? Make good friends.
Well, I feel like there are some people that are more givers and takers.
Yeah.
And so people that like to take things, like sometimes I have a hard time saying no because I want to help you.
Yeah.
I'll do everything I can.
Yeah.
But sometimes if it's hurting like me,
Yeah.
I can't do that. And I've had to learn just to see and be careful who are takers and then who are givers. But most of the people feel like we do want to give and help each other
Yeah.
out equally and not just always
Yeah.
wanting things or
Well, and
think.
I think recognizing that people have different strengths, like a strength you have, like why not take the best of that? But that doesn't also sometimes women and men, like there's just this there can be competition as we're talking about a
Yes.
sport. The competitiveness of I want to be really good at what I mean, we can use pickleball as an analogy, but I think this
Mhm.
with anything of if someone's better at this than me, then therefore I can take that as, oh, there's something wrong with me instead of, wow, that is like a gift they have. I want to soak up all the good I can from that
Mm.
and implement that. But like,
Mm.
maybe you're not meant to have that gift immediately, like you have
Yeah.
something else to offer. And I think when we're willing to see each other that way, it instills a great level of humility
Yes.
while being able to live in our talents and do our best, like
Yeah.
be proud of ourselves.
Well, yeah. We all
Right?
have different talents and we
Yeah.
should all share and help each other out and balance each other out. I don't have to have the same talents as you. I
Yeah.
think almost opposites work out better because you help me where I'm weak and I help you where you're weak. And like,
Yeah. Totally.
that's why we are all different and we can use that
Hmm.
whether in games or in part of life.
Totally.
Ball is a great example of when we trade partners all the time,
Mm.
each person plays differently and has different strengths, but
Yeah.
you could still win or lose no matter what if you're good or bad. I
Yeah.
shouldn't say bad, but just
An experience.
the
If
experience
you
or need to
suck,
I don't want to say anyone sucks. You have to start somewhere
you always do.
and then you can get better if you want to, or if you're not, it's like if you're happy where you are, that's okay too.
And I
And
love that perspective. And maybe we can kind of end with this like the idea that anyone can become, I think pretty much anyone can become good at something.
oh yeah.
But it is a sacrifice of time. I was
Mhm.
just talking to my kid about that. What was it this morning? We were talking about different positions in football. And he was saying, I think I'd be really good as a quarterback. And he said, because I think when I play at school, I suck at this position. And I just said to him, I was like, that's fine if you're not naturally as good at it. Like, I think that's smart to acknowledge. And I said, but most people that are really good at something, well, I don't know if I can say most, a lot of people that are really good at something had to work really hard at it. Some people things come naturally too, and they still have to work, but maybe they don't have to work as hard as others. But really, I think it has more to do with if you want it,
Mhm.
you can do it, but you have to put in the time. And I said, we can complain all day. Like I was telling him, I can go to the gym and see women that can lift so much weight and I can't, and I can be like sad about that. But I'm like, but I don't go to the gym 3 hours a day like they do.
Mhm.
I can, if I want to do that, like that's totally my choice. But if I'm not doing that, there's really no reason for me to think that I should be there. That's not where I put my times, right? Like
Yeah.
we all have to choose where we put our time. Like if I'm not playing pickleball as consistently and as competitively as other people, why would I be as good as them? Like that just like
Yes.
2 + 2 doesn't equal 5,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You need to put forth the work to get what you want out of it.
Yeah.
So if you're not putting forth work, you're not going to get as much.
And there's
But
also
that's
no
your
reason to
choice.
feel your
You
choice.
shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I play a lot. So I feel like I progress faster than other people that only play once or twice a week.
Yeah.
And that's
It's just
fine.
science.
That's
Like,
just
yeah.
that's how life works. If you put forth the effort, you reap your rewards.
Yeah. And I would say the same great analogy for human connection. Like, you want more human connection in your life. The real reality is you have to initiate it often.
Yes.
People are not going to always invite you.
No. If you want something, you got to go for it. If
Yeah.
you really want it, you got to put in the effort and try.
Have you found that because you initiate, do you feel like people are more likely to invite you to things?
I have. When I put myself out there, I've gotten to know more people, and then they start inviting me because they see me
Putting forth the effort?
putting forth the effort and know that she's trying, she's doing it.
Yeah.
You want her to be part of it too. And now I'm in like several groups now. It's
Yeah, you
so
are.
much fun.
Everybody knows Amber Peterson at the park.
I don't know about that.
They
but
do. No. Like, you are. You're like a pickleball queen over there. But
it's fun. I put forth the effort and I put the time in, and I make an effort. So if someone's like, oh, I need someone to play, I'm like, ooh, can I fit that in my schedule? If I can, I go for it.
Yeah.
And if not, I'm okay with saying no.
Yeah.
But most of the time I try, and people know, like, oh, she's like,
she'll come.
She'll
show up.
She'll show up and do it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So it's
So awesome.
It's so much fun. Pickleball has literally changed my life. Starting that group has changed, like, because I was stuck in my little bubble, like my family and taking care of my kids. And now I'm like, I feel like I have friends, neighbors, people I can reach out to. And not only for pickleball, I can, if we want to go out to lunch or do something or talk to someone about problems, like my bubble has expanded exponentially. And I keep meeting new people all the time. And it's so fun to make those connections and just bring more people in part of my world. And it really makes a difference.
I feel like when we become less isolated too, we're less focused on any problems we have, or they don't feel as heavy because we just have a bigger perspective because we're like hearing other people. Like, I go to pickleball and it's so helpful for me. We've talked about this, like, to move too. Like, unfortunately, sometimes I talk a lot while I move, but what I found is
a good strategy.
Yeah. Sometimes Julie's talking and other people are like, or what is going on? And but I think sometimes you can get people talking when they're doing something else with their hands. I think sometimes we share, even when we're dinking at the beginning, people share because they're like distracted with their hands. It's not so like, how are you? When you're first getting to know someone, like, it kind of distracts you. It gets you comfortable.
Well, it's not as intense. It's not like one-on-one. There's like 4 of us and we're warming up. We're just like, all right.
Yeah.
Seeing how you're doing.
Yeah. What's going on with life?
Everything's good. The music's playing.
Yeah.
Everything's
We can connect on music.
We connect,
Yes. Or when I meanly tell you, can we please switch the 80s?
Oh, that's totally fine. I can change it for Julie. It's not just for playing. We want to work out and sweat, so we gotta get that blood pumping with
like,
the
I'm
music.
dying with this one.
It's good.
Can't.
It's good. But see, it's so much fun.
It's so much
Whether
fun.
you win or lose.
It's more fun when you win.
It's always more fun when you win. But it's like, I can be okay with losing and still have fun.
Yeah.
That's what's great.
Yeah. It's creating a lifestyle. It's not just about a result. It's a result. It's a lifestyle of, I am someone who I go spend time with other people. I go outside. I'm active. I move my body. You got to look, I think, the whole thing rather than even just a day, just a win, this is how I choose to live my life.
Yeah. It is like a lifestyle. It's like me time. It's gym time. It's social time. Like, it can cover so many different things that I'm like, I can encourage everyone to go play pickleball.
Pickleball is true.
Pickleball is amazing.
Pickleball is
Find
true.
a good group and
or create a group.
Or create your own group, and you can start at ground zero.
Yep.
And work your way up, and it's all good.
Totally.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on the podcast today.
Thank you for having me.
It was a really special, real life conversation of how it's done, I think, in 2025 when people are feeling really isolated and sometimes like behind a screen, how to make the human connection, how to like look at people in the eyes and like really engage in real life and increase that mental health and that resilience. Just thanks for being a good example to me, for coming on the podcast for our listeners. Pickleball is true.
Pickleball is true. Go play.
Hey friends, if you haven't been to iculiving.com yet, check it out. This is our cozy corner of the internet where all things ICU live. Weekly podcast episodes, our ICU events, our newsletter sign up, our women's group, my books, the ICU cuffs, and our Shopwell Seawell affiliate store. We know human connection restores mental health and builds resilience because we've lived it. So come on over to iculiving.com. We saved you a seat.